I just couldn't leave that out. I'm a neat freak. Good morning, Fruit Fam. But it's not morning, it's like afternoon now. I've had a late morning. Happy Sunday. Uniform grey. It was sunny. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have something to eat and then go and just lay out in the garden and call it Sunday. I even got my legs out. Okay, remember Wayne Wonder? Before the YouTube police come get me. Okay. Question of the day. Oh, there's 3 actually. When and where do you have your best ideas? I definitely have my best ideas in the shower. Second question. Think about a time when you felt scared to be creative. What would have helped give you courage? I started thinking about practical things like filmmaking and writing. When I used to go and perform poetry, I'd be afraid to go on the stage. I'd be nervous, such that it's not something that I want to do like for a living. Like I can't just do that nervousness all the time. And I was doing it for a long time. It wasn't feeling any more comfortable. What would have helped me be more courageous? I don't know. Otherwise, I'd probably still be performing poetry more often than I do. Third question. Pick one area in your life in which you'd like to be more creative. What different ideas can you explore for ways you could achieve this? I would like to be more creative in my romantic relationship life and be able to trust again. You know, so update on what I did last night. I went to the October Gallery in Holborn in the West End and I watched a series of film from a project called Dancing Words. Poets, dancers, filmmakers and musicians came together. And it was really beautiful, like really interesting work. They have a website, Dancing with the Words blog at WordPress, and also a YouTube channel where you can watch the videos. I shall leave a link down below. Hung out, said hi to people, and then came home. It was quite late actually, and then stayed up editing. I was looking through my notifications, and you know, you see particular names keep coming up. And I want to give you guys a shout out. And I started to think about how YouTube just sometimes makes my day. One of you guys, and what you say or what you might ask me, will make my day. It's behind the scenes. I get emails telling me about your life, or asking me questions, or complimenting me, or saying you were inspired. Shout out to FreeClient01. You made my day today by the comment that you left yesterday. You know, I just don't think that I'm affecting people that way, but I should really. I remember when I first started doing YouTube, and one of my beloveds, they were like, too much haterade. They were on the haterade that day, and was like, why are you doing that? Why are you putting videos on YouTube? Are you trying to get famous? And I was surprised, because if you know me, you just know that's not what I'm about. But I guess you just couldn't figure it out. And I started YouTubing when I was juicing. I wanted to document my journey, and I'd seen people sharing their journey like this, and I was benefiting from watching, so I thought maybe someone would benefit from watching me. And then as it went on and my health began to improve and I began to glow and become radiant and my life started to alter, I was like, oh my goodness me, yeah, absolutely I need to share this, because if 1-2 other people watch it and it makes a difference to them, then it's a job well done. That's why I've carried on doing YouTube. I don't know, you read about some of these YouTubers who are huge, or the ones that are kind of like in the middle, and they're kind of making a living but not making a living, but they still have to keep putting videos up, and it's just a no man's land. And then they have to go and get a job in Starbucks or Costa, and then their fans flood their place of work. So I guess you have to be careful what you wish for. I am happy with my small channel. It will be fantastic to look back on in the years for like documenting my life and what I was doing at this age. And also it helps people. Now, I've had lots of different messages from people, and then some of them really touched me, and one of them was from a young woman who watched my videos about Kenya, and she went and volunteered for 8 months in Kenya, like just got the courage, got the inspiration to go out and do that. And I was like, wow, like that's amazing, that's awesome. I believe she's still out there now. That's amazing. even if that was the only person I made a difference to, it would be worth it, don't you think? And then there are the people that every video I put up, I go down my notification and you always see these particular names. I want to send you like lots of love and, you know, and let you know that you make my day sometimes. You really make a difference, and I'm very, very grateful, and I love you lots. So shout out to Win Singapore, Radiant Christina, a very brave woman who is winning at the moment. Good for you. H2OP Mayana, my GT sis. OGs like Anna Renee, Infinite Alchemist, Empress Shah, also Organic Beauty, Miss Claudie, hey! Do you hear this cat now? I think he's trying to check Hennessy. As in chatter up. In the UK we say the guy was trying to check her, or he was trying to check me. As in chirps, we say chirps as well. Okay, back to the shout outs after being so rudely interrupted. Miss Sweetie, another GT sister, Nev Jamgyal, Efnan, House of Desi. Go and visit House of Desi on Etsy. She makes beautiful, she crafts beautiful handbags and purses, like really nice crafted, embroidered. I'm not doing a good job of describing it, so you need to go check her out. House of Desi on Etsy. Khadija, you don't always comment, but I just know that you watch. Poetical Soul, Michelle M, Chanel Complex, I love that girl. Aja Cedar, Tough Love TV, Food for Thought, and Magical Home Goddess. So much love. You honestly make my day. That was a shout out, and there was something else I wanted to talk about, which I shall do after I've made myself a cup of tea. Got my chai. So good. Yep, the light is on in the living room because it's like grey clouds outside. Now you see why we always talk about the weather in the UK. There's always something to talk about. I'm going to end this video today by sharing the scratch, I call it a scratch session, the poem that I started writing yesterday. It was a response to 2 lines in an A. Van Jordan poem out of Quantum Lyrics. The 2 lines are: the action of love and the reaction of disappointment are equal focus. And then my response is: the action of equality and then something something, disappointment of love, awakens the muse in my mind, piques interest that seeks the fresh within, in me, like pointing for the first time, index finger inverted, and the questions rain hard, like a June summer in London. At odds, as the atmosphere too questions our nature, our resolve for the bigger things. It's partly about this journey, your life, a tree of chapters, each leaf unique. Begins a tight bud of DNA, and in the right conditions it blossoms. Whether you are ready or not, here it comes. It's going to find you. Speaks its interest, but does so without words, which are perhaps your domain to decipher, to prepare for. Then what happens? Oak leaves, willow leaves, elm leaves, evergreen leaves, the leaves of your soul multiplied, absorb the sunlight, and you burn bright, even when you perceive the outlook to be shaded or dim. Colours reflected in suitable surfaces. Look, observe, feel, perceive, believe that what lies beneath the ground of your journey. There is no action of love but of equality. To be love is to breathe, where freedom resides, one breath in, one breath out, unencumbered. I've been interrupted during this crafting, this thought fest, inked into life. I'm not sure we're still aligned, the muse and I. Glitter bugs light up the invisible, whether inequality or disappointment. It is the convening that is truth, both are master. Unsettled at best and always perfecting. I am always seeking equal forces in things. There will be actions, reactions, and the fractions of the quanta, where fears have no faces, imagined only by the mind, bent on your safety, disguised as a prison. I can see the bars, they are wide enough apart to pass through, but still I remain, seeking equality, a step away. So yeah, there's something to work on. And this other one I just found in my notes. On the 11th of June, safe now, pirate days are over. No more life on the water, faring blue waves with white hems that cannot stay still long enough for me to catch. Lift up and witness the flow beneath. The glow is my heart now, my veins alive with life. I give you the life you deserve, and I do so right now. Everything right is now. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Is it just me that likes poetry? You guys like poetry, don't you? I love poetry. Poetry is life. I'm going to end this video here, nice and early afternoon. I'm going to do my hair and chill out until Monday. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in every day this June that you have, and all the other times that I've been posting videos on YouTube. And do give this video a thumbs up and share. Subscribe if you're new to Living Fruit, and welcome. And I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to keep reaching for the good feeling thoughts.